So I am going to jump on the bandwagon and throw out my own Deltarune theory because, well, it seems like the time for that and whatnot. But I have this growing theory about how Deltarune is playing with its own meta text as a concept and how it's exploring ideas of friends that quote-unquote aren't real in a quote other world, and how it really ties to that emotional connection that a lot of people have with fiction. And then I think about that text that we get from Gaster at the end of Chapter 4, proudly telling us that we're halfway there. And it sounds proud, it sounds affectionate, it isn't quite what I was initially expecting from Gaster. And that made me think, what if just how we're attached to the fun gang in the world of Deltarune, Gaster's attached to us? Like, what if the player is his favorite character? I mean, think about it. He first distributed this game as a survey program that countless people are interacting with. And so he has countless options and timelines and alternate paths to watch and rewatch. How is that any different than me sitting down and watching a streamer or a Let's Player on YouTube play Deltarune? How many times over the past week or so have I sat and watched someone, a different person each time, play Deltarune and take delight in how everyone reacts differently to this new and exciting world? And diegetically, Deltarune is a program. It's a survey program. And programs only have certain routes and certain outcomes. That's why they're a program. So if you think about it, the players are the true variables in this experiment that Gaster is putting on, not the survey program itself, not the universe of Deltarune. And then you have this moment where Gaster has this almost affectionate sounding moment where he proudly says, "My Deltarune." And then you take into account that the player could be the angel, the figure in the Deltarune itself. What if we are his Deltarune? What if when he said that, he was referring to us? What if he's referring to the player with an affectionate nickname the same way that some person on Twitter or Tumblr refers to their favorite fictional character? Like, oh, that's my boy. Oh, that's my little guy. What if he's forming that emotional connection to us? What if when he asked, "Are we connected?" he meant emotionally? What if we are WD Gaster's favorite character?